Today's lesson is going to continue to focus on poetry. So the first thing that I want you to do is to log into Clever and then go into the McGraw-Hill SSO, click on the icon and listen to these two poems. One is called The Sandpiper, right here, and one is called Bat. And after you have listened to the poems, maybe even a couple of times, here are some questions I want you to answer. What words does the poet use to describe the sandpiper's legs? There's actually 3 different words. I want you to log those here. And what do we learn about a sandpiper from this poem? Again, if you need to listen to it a couple of times, please do that. Make sure you're writing in complete sentences. Then I want you to listen to these poems. They're on the very next screen after those. And on this page, after listening to or reading these, what does the poet compare fireflies to? And go ahead and fill that in. The next poem you're going to listen to is simply called Fog. And this poet compares fog to an animal. And I want you to figure out what animal the poet is using to describe the fog. Now, oftentimes in poetry, we feel a certain way or we think a certain way. We call that mood. And you might hear someone say they're in a good mood or a bad mood or a funny mood or an angry mood. Well, mood is a feeling you get when you read a piece of literature or even listen to a piece of music. I remember in music class the other day, my learners were sitting with Mrs. Lightso and they were listening to a piece of music and they were talking about how they were feeling. That's mood. So after reading or listening, you ask yourself things like, how did this make me feel? And you oftentimes don't even have to ask yourself that. You just feel happy or sad or excited or scared. It's a general feeling that you get while you're reading a text. So what you're going to be doing today is listening to the next poem, which is called White Cat Winter. And I want you to see if you can determine the mood of this poem. How did it make you feel? Now, I had each and every one of you take home your close reading companion, and I want you to turn to page 65, and I want you to complete this page. So you'll have to reread the poems on page 176 and 177. And it says talk with a partner, but you're not going to have a partner at home, but you could talk with your mom or your dad or a sibling about how the poem makes you feel. And then I want you to write the words and phrases that help create the mood in each of these poems. And then answer this question. The poets create mood by, and I want you to fill that in and complete that sentence. Then when you're all finished with page 65 in your book, take a picture of it and insert it here.